Canelo, this is all going to do this to wrap up. Slightly annoyed. Canelo obviously fighting Yildirim February 27th, and then on to BJS, Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo stating that he would like to fight 4 times for this year. Commendable, realistic, doubt it. But I mean, I was talking about this on the show that I find that fighters need to kind of go back to the old school, and it would be nice to see them depending on what weight cap. I think like heavyweights no more than 3 times in the year that they should fight because of, but lighter weight cats, I think, seeing them fight 3 times a year, 4 times a year would be a good thing to see. Like I said, we used to see Mike Tyson fight mad every month. Mike Tyson was on the TV fighting every month, and now these lot are just fighting once a year. It's mad. Then talking about ring rust. Of course you rusty. You've got to keep going. But so what do you think about all of the Canelo, Dean? Canelo, Saúl, tú sabes. Vamos.
Canelo. Yeah. Canelo, man. He's for me, he's the pound for pound best at the minute. Obviously, I had Crawford right at the top before. But yeah, Canelo, man. This is a special kid. And I feel like he's grown and shown maturity, and I just don't think there's no one that's going to beat him. He went in there with a sound guy in Smith. Smith's very good and sound, and he showed that because he managed to last the 12 rounds. Not a lot of people go the distance with Canelo. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. That Yildirim, whatever that guy's name is going to get his bloody kidneys punched through his throat and out of his mouth. That's just unless he's going to carry him just to get some rounds. But I think that fight's going to be over within between 1 and 4 or something, 1 and 6. If he lasts 6 rounds, that would be weird. But I mean, listen, I don't know. But for me, look, I feel like him being the athlete, he's a super athlete. He's a super champ. Credit to him, man. If he wants to fight, man, he wants to go out there and do his thing. Listen, he's just trying to keep the bag, man. He getting paid some real money. You know what I'm saying? The man's not paid about. He getting big money, so he's looking to clean up. He's getting older, and there's not really much more I can say about Canelo. It is what it is.
What was I going to say? I'll touch on the point. I just hear all you guys. Nice one. Fight fan figures. Oh yeah, but you never talked about the BJS. Sorry, Dean. So where do you see with Billy Joe Saunders? When Caden was on this show the last time, Caden was cracking up at me because I'm just so not here for Billy Joe Saunders being predicted that he's the best opportunist to beat best opponent to beat Canelo Alvarez. I just don't see it. What do you think?
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of Billy. He's very skillful. He moves very well. He does his thing. But sometimes he's had quite a lot of off nights. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Canelo don't have no off nights. The man is not playing. Canelo don't really have no many off nights. Maybe when he fought Trout and a couple of them. Is it Trout? What's the one? No, Lara. I thought he lost that one with Lara. Southpaw and whatnot. Maybe that might be I think it's Billy Joe Saunders Southpaw as well.
Billy Joe Saunders is Southpaw, yeah.
Listen, I think he's Southpaw. Look, I think that gave him a lot of trouble with Lara. But look, I just feel like, listen, I can't see anything slowing Canelo down or stopping him. If anyone I thought was going to do a little bit better was going to be Smith. And he just got roughed up. He just got manhandled, and he took some blows and licking his rust. So I don't see anything changing, man. He took some rotted licks. So
yeah. Trill Dollar, what do you reckon with this Canelo and Yildirim and Billy Joe Saunders, and him saying that he wants to fight like 4 times through the year? Feasible or not?
Everybody know Canelo, my guy. The #1 pound for pound sport.
I didn't know that. Really?
You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Saúl Canelo Alvarez. Viva Mexico.
Tú sabes.
Guy. I think if there's any somebody that's going to be a franchise champ, he should be the only one that's a franchise champ because he's doing it all. He's going up and down in weight, fighting all these champions, giving great entertainment. Like the brother said before, I think he's just trying to collect these bags because he's looking forward to retiring. You know what I'm saying? Soon. So him wanting to fight 4 times a year, kudos to that. Especially you brought up, Lady Shannon, you brought up the great Mike Tyson. You know why Mike was fighting so much? Because it was easy. He was knocking these guys out in the first round. You know what I'm saying? So we had to get him. It was like back in the days when they were doing a Bum of the Month club. You know what I'm saying? He was going there knocking these guys out. So
yeah, you're right. That's right.
So shout out to Canelo. I feel like Canelo can do what he wanted to. He's one of those guys too. He already. Oh yeah, shout out to Rachel. I'm smiling in the inside. So it's like, you know, Canelo to me, he's bringing excitement to the sport, and he's making the most money in the sport right now. You know what I'm saying? Other than the AJ, you know what I'm saying? Those are the guys that's making. Those are the money makers.
Yeah, they're the cash house. Yeah.
So you know, and I heard something about Canelo saying that he didn't want to be in the sport for too long. He wanted to enjoy his family.
Yeah.
You know, and he wanted to enjoy his family. So I think this is what he's doing. He's trying to secure the bag. And I don't see nobody beating Canelo. I just don't see it. I just don't see nobody beating Canelo.
Not in that weight class.
I just don't see. They're gonna have to cheat him. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to put a really good, great big guy to beat him, because I don't see nobody messing with Canelo. That fight from Floyd, that loss from Floyd, was the best training he could have ever got.
Yeah, that's what I agree.
Happened. That was the best training he could have got.
Yeah,
was fighting Floyd, because after that he changed. Yeah. He changed dramatically. He changed the whole cut, catch and shoot thing. He changed dramatically.
Yeah,
the best thing he can ever do was to fight Floyd Money Mayweather. And now I don't see nobody. He got that loss for money. It don't even count. I don't even count that loss against Floyd.
He just went to school.
You know what I'm saying? That was foreign that he couldn't pay for.
He went to class that day. We're not going to count it as a loss.
Yeah, that was class. I'm not even going to count that because he was in class. And ever since that class, Canelo Alvarez has been unstoppable. Even the Laura fight, I thought that was a tough fight for him. And when a lot of people said that he lost that fight, I think he itched it out by a round with the body shots. You know what I'm saying? Or it could have been a draw.
But what about the first Triple G fight?
You know what I'm saying? Even with the Triple G fight, I thought he pulled it out. I thought he boxed it. I like Triple G. I thought Triple G brought a lot to the sport, but I thought he was straight up and down, no special effects. You know what I'm saying? I really thought so. And I thought that this is where Canelo, he proved it. He went in there, and then he said that he ran. He went in there, he did a Floyd Mayweather that first fight, and everybody said he ran. Right? And so he did what they asked him to do in the second fight, and they still complaining. He brought it to him that fight. The first fight he boxed. That wasn't good enough. You're supposed to be Mexican. This is boxing. The art of getting hit without hit without hit. That's boxing. Look it up in the Webster Dictionary. That is what boxing is. So he gave him a boxing lesson in the first fight. That wasn't good enough. They said he wanted to show some machismo. You know? They wanted to let him, so that's what he wanted to do. He went toe-to-toe with him, and he still won. So I don't even want to see a third fight. I think he proved what he needed to prove. Let's go on. There's other guys in that division. There's Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying.
What do you think about that? What do you think about?
I like Billy Joe Saunders.
Do you feel that he could beat Canelo?
I like Billy Joe Saunders. I think he's very talented. I think he's one of those skilled boxers. I like skilled boxers. I don't care about the knockouts and stuff like that. I love the art of boxing. I love to look at their feet work and what they're doing and stuff like that. I don't care with the marvel, with all the I don't care about the glitz and the glamour. I love talented boxers, and I like Billy Joe Saunders. I think he's a talented boxer. My problem with Billy Joe Saunders is every time there's a big fight or it's time for you to prove yourself, something happens. I don't know what it is. Something always happens. I'm not
some kind of gypsy curse.
Yeah, so I'm not. I hope that the battle of the gingers go down. That's what my brother Kaden called it, the battle of the gingers. You know what I'm saying? I hope that this goes down, and I hope Billy Joe Saunders doesn't do something for this fight not to happen. Like he slipped and twist his ankle or something, and the fight don't happen. I don't see him beating the Canelo. Mm-hmm. I don't see him beating the Canelo at all, but I see him giving a good effort. I see him doing better than Callum did.
Yeah.
I see him doing better than him, but I just don't see nobody beating Canelo. This guy, we're witness greatness right now. And I think that we all should give Canelo his flowers. That's my thing. I love to give boxers their flowers while they're still living. I see everybody want to run to these boxers when they pass and be like, oh, this is the greatest one. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I like to tell them that they're dope while they're living. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Canelo. I think that he's one of the greatest fighters still boxing right now, other than Manny Pacquiao.
But, yeah. And, I mean, he fought once at 175, right? Is that Kovalev? But
did he fight? What weight class did he fight Rocky at? Rocky Fielding.
I don't know
what middleweight.
160, right?
168. I thought that was 125. Oh yeah.
160. He did it at middle or middle.
Middleweight. 160.
It was 160 when he fought Rocky.
Yeah, 160. Check. Do the math. But what I'm saying is, okay, so yeah, at 168, I'm in agreement that, you know, he's just going to be undefeated. His undefeated reign is going to continue while in that weight class. Yeah. Don't know if he went up. That's another story. But we're dealing with what's happening now. Now, Leon.
It was 168.
It's 168. So it was super middle.
Yeah, they fought at 168.
Okay.
Yeah. Canelo, he done went in there. He fought everybody from Kovalev. That's 175. And that's the Crusher. You know what I'm saying? The Crusher's still the Crusher. You know, he probably wasn't the young Crusher, but the Crusher's still the Crusher. You know, and he beat my man Anthony in the fight before. You got to give Kovalev some props. Canelo is just. I think Canelo is great for the sport. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo can do what he want to do also. And I think he should be the only person that we consider the franchise champ because he's doing 160, 168, 175. So shout out to Canelo.